Hi, welcome back to House of Chavez. With me, your host, VGLP33, coming at you like Cleopatra. Let's continue, shall we? Luciana watches you carefully as you wander through the library. Did you get my message? Yes, I appreciate it. I'm happy you're curious about Hilltown's history. It's fascinating. There's some strange events in the past. Sometimes I wonder if the porters and the officials were lying, maybe trying to attract more visitors. Sorry, I have to work now. Bye for now. Archive. Oh my lord. Oh no, we've read that one. 2005. Community grieves unexpected loss of esteem. Physician Dr. Carlos Mendoza. Some Bromwire is reeling from sudden sounding loss of Dr. Carlos Mendoza, a dedicated physician who was found deceased in his home. As the community mourns a shocking event, heartfelt condolences are extended to Dr. Mendoza's family and friends. Dr. Mendoza, known for his years of service in the Bromwire community, leaves a void that will be difficult to fill. The exact circumstances of his passing are still under investigation, but the impact is undeniable. To ensure the continuity of healthcare services, Dr. Ramirez, an experienced physician, stepped in to take over Dr. Mendoza's role at the hospital. The loss of Dr. Mendoza has left a profound impact on some Bromwire. The community stands in solidarity with his family and waits further details about the incident. Hope rises in some Bromire's artificial lake project nears completion. Some Bromwire is on the brink of securing a vital water source to combat summertime drought. The creation of an artificial lake near some Bromwire hospital is set to alleviate long-standing water scarcity issues, offering a hope for improved quality of life. The artificial lake's dual role includes providing a stable water source for residents and enhancing the hospital's firefighting and medical capabilities, crucial for emergency responses and daily operations. The initiative signifies a proactive approach to sustainability with an expected completion date just in time for the next summer season. End of article. Epidemic sparks concerning some Bromwire. Conflicting views on severity emerge. A resurgence of illness has cast a shadow over some Bromwire, stirring debate and apprehension among residents as conflicting perspectives emerge amidst the unfolding health crisis. Despite widespread vaccination efforts, a prevailing epidemic has unsettled the town. Dr. Ramirez, the familiar face of medical guidance in some Bromwire, stands firm in his assertion that the situation is not as dire as portrayed by journalists and certain local politicians. He emphasises that the outbreak, although distressing, is not an unprecedented occurrence and urges calm on the populace. However, discordant voices have surfaced, with some citizens reporting the sudden and tragic loss of their parents due to the epidemic. These claims are met with a dismissive response of Dr. Ramirez, who attributes these deaths to the age of the deceased, stating that influenza-related fatalities among the elderly are not uncommon. Okay, that's everything. Books. No. That's weird. Map. Yeah. A fountain. Ice cream shop. I'm not going there. Samatara. Oh, Maria. Eek. Okay, Summit Senorita. You scared the hell out of me, haha. My name's Sergio. Forgive me English. That's fine, we can speak Spanish. No, we can't. Oh, no, I practice English. I'm alright, so You like the place, senorita? Yes, yes, of course. You're a liar, Adriana, but what's the point in telling this random stranger? Have you seen the fog yet? Fog? Isn't it a bit early? We're not in the fall season yet. Not that fog. The other fog. It will come and it will be too late. The old beggar sighs and continues working, ignoring Adriana, but, well, I suppose I've just made the villagers eccentric. Ah. That's Clara. She notices me, but she maintains distance, almost as if she's afraid of me. Hey, leave me. Wait, why did you say the house is cursed? Because it is. A lot of people disappeared there. Disappeared? Yes, and Maria, she's behind all this. No, there must be a mistake. Guards. There are no guards in the cemetery. I give up. I can't chase her through this whole cemetery. She's rather fast considering her age. Why is everyone I meet either scared of me or hostile? Aren't Dolores and Silke the only two sane people in this place? Yeah. Right, let's go home. Here's Bruno now. I should let him know when I'm ready to eat. Is dinner ready? Yes. Awesome. Let's eat. I'm starving. Adriana laughs at her brother's excitement. She momentarily forgets about all the strange things happening in the house of Chavez lately. Later that day. The dinner was delicious, sis. You're almost as good as Mum. Thank you, but you're too kind. She was in a league of her own. I'll do my share and clean the dishes. Yeah, that's the rule. I cook and you clean. Bruno leaves and Adriana looks at the warm rays of sunlight coming from outside. The sun is about to set. I'll go outside and enjoy the sunset. This house has a great view of them. Oh, a message. It's from Dolores. Hey, come here. I have something to show you. Wow, mysterious and intriguing. Just like you, Dolores. All right, you got my attention. Adriana quickly sends a reply, even though the message takes several attempts to go through. Then she drives to the place that Dolores sent her in the message. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. You made it. I'm happy I did. Is this a surprise you had for me? Yes, I also wanted to talk to you about last night. Did she spot me at SILKE'S pub? I saw you last night. Damn. You're walking on the street and you look terrified. You ran away all of a sudden. I tried to catch up with you, but you're too fast. Oh, are you okay? Yeah, of course. Just that it was late and I had to go back home. Bruno got worried about me. Oh, golden hour. Look, Dolores' sunset scene. They watch the sunset in silence, holding hands, and Dolores gently wraps her arm around Adriana's waist. Adriana feels her arm and blushes, but doesn't look away from the sea and the sky. The horizon is painted with orange, and a soft breeze caresses their faces. Adriana hopes this moment never ends. Adriana slowly turns her head to look at Dolores, who does the same, and their eyes meet and they smile. They feel a connection that spark and warmth. They lean closer, but not too close. They're still shy, still unsure, still respectful. They're happy just being together. Adriana looks down and realises how high this cliff is. She can't take her eyes off the drop. Oh my god, this is... She was admiring the beautiful sun, but now she's obsessed with falling. She pulls away from Dolores' arm and crawls to the edge of the cliff. Adriana? Come back, it's not safe. Adriana shakes her head and turns to Dolores. She smiles weakly. Sorry, I just... Suddenly the ground crumbles under her foot and she slides towards the cliff. Dolores freezes as she sees Adriana sliding to the edge. She wants to help her, but she can't move. She's paralysed by fear. Adriana is hanging from the cliff. Adriana, hold on. Dolores, help me. Adriana reaches out her hand, but Dolores doesn't take it. She just stares at her, wide-eyed and trembling. Adriana feels her grip loosening. She's terrified of falling. Dolores, please, do something. I can't. Dolores cries, but she doesn't move. She doesn't know why she can't overcome her fear. She looks into Adriana's eyes and sees pain and disappointment. I can't come closer. Dolores keeps crying and seems frozen in place. We can go. Are you kidding? Adriana only has a few seconds to do something. Then she remembers about the scarf, her mum's scarf. She needs to throw it to Dolores to get her out of the situation. Adriana barely manages to throw the scarf. Dolores grabs it reluctantly and starts pulling Adriana towards her. In a few agonising seconds, she's safe. As soon as Adriana is out of the cliff reach, the scarf snaps. Adriana stares at it horrified, realizing how close she was to death. Are you okay? Yeah. There's a moment of silence. Adriana looks around, and there's no one but Dolores and the wind blowing in her hair. She looks back and sees the sun that's still setting on the horizon. Then she remembers the nightmare in which Dolores pushed her down in a building. She doesn't push her this time, but she acted like in the dream, passively watching her. The sound of the waves clashing on the rocks below the cliff sends Adriana a shiver, and she takes several more steps away from it. Adriana, why didn't you help me? Adriana shouts at Dolores, who's taken aback by her reaction. I was frozen. I could have died. No, I don't want you to die. Really? Because you didn't act like someone who cared about me. Wait. Adriana runs away, a surge of anger and fear going through her veins. She drives back home and she goes to sleep. Day 5, and I'm still alive. Adriana finds herself trapped within the claustrophobic confines of a nightmarish labyrinth. The walls pulsating with an unsettling black gelatinous substance seems to ooze malevolence. The air is thick with an ominous silence that clings to her like a shroud. As she stumbles through the labyrinthine passages, muffled voices begin to emanate from the darkness. It's an indescribable sound, something between a growl and a guttural moan. Dread settles in her bones as the unsettling symphony grows louder, echoing through the gelatinous walls. A gut-churning realization strikes her. A wicked, hungry beast has entered the labyrinth, drawn to her presence. Panic claws at her as she flees through the inky corridors, the unseen terror hot on her heels. In the disorientating labyrinth, time loses its meaning. Adriana's breath becomes ragged, her heart pounding in sync with the unseen menace pursuing her. With each frantic step, the labyrinth seems to morph, leading her into a nightmarish dead end. She turns, and there it is, a monstrous shadow beast, a wicked silhouette, its form barely indiscernible in the oppressive darkness. Its hungry eyes glow with insatiable malevolence as it closes in on her. A blood-curdling scream escapes Adriana's lips as she jolts awake, bathed in cold sweat. Oh God, I hope I didn't scream so loud in the real world. Adriana waits a few minutes, then collapses on the bed, breathing heavily. Exhausted, Adriana snatches a few hours of rest. Thankfully this time there are no bad dreams. After a hasty breakfast, she heads outside, resolved not to let those strange nightmares spoil her day. Alright, today's the day to tackle the backyard garden. I just need to find the right tools. A shovel, pruning shears. I should look in the utility shed. What's this? Oh, it's Luciana. New articles are available to read. Utility shed. Oh, let's take a look inside this box. Jackpot. These hedge shears will be ideal for trimming the overgrown grass. No, we don't need the paint. Nothing to clean the garden. I'm not going to clean up that. Maybe it's scissors. Blip, blip. Cut the wisteria. Air window. With the hedge shears I'll be able to trim even the most stubbornly overgrown grass and plants in the garden. I'm so not good at this. Click everyone on the scene. No. We want to try and get it. The excess invasive grass gone, the garden looks much more elegant. You can easily walk barefoot here without any issues. Yeah. You promised me that shit with Dolores and then you don't deliver. There's still rocks. I need to clear the hidden garden. I'll probably find the garden tools in the utility shed. Something else in here, a screwdriver. Unlike the other tools, this one appears to be quite new. Metal drawers. You have to use brute force. Okay. Ouch. I almost stabbed myself with a screwdriver, but it seems to work. The drawers are now open. Many of these drawers are filled with old and seemingly useless items. Hold on. Let's go on a pair of pruning shears. Slightly rusty, but it should get the job done. Nothing. You know what? Pruning. Come on, pruning shears. Oh. Okay, so the rocks. Adrian initiates the process with careful precision, systematically cutting through all the vines starting from the very base of the fence. Utilising their hands, she then proceeds to gently pull the severed vines away, ensuring a thorough removal. Phew, thankfully it's still early in the morning, so it's not too hot yet. Otherwise I would have required a shower. Wow, that's amazing. Adriana tackles a large vine wrapped around the tree with determined strokes of her pruning shears. The crisp snip echoes as she systematically frees the tree from the entangled foliage. Often these vines can cause serious damage to a tree if left to grow unchecked. And the rocks. Adriana goes to use the utility shed to return the tools she used to clear the backyard garden. Then she changes clothes and admires the house. Phew, the morning flew by. It's a good idea to do some gardening. It helped me relax and forget those crazy dreams. She stretches, taking in what a lovely day it seems to be before making the turn towards the secret garden entrance. But just as she does, she hears a noise and finds out the source of it. Come into words, sir. It's none other than Silke, her untrusted bicycle, with the outfit that, just as before, makes Adriana blush slightly. Those mini skirts really fit Silke well. As Silke notices that Adriana is outside, she slows down and stops not too far from her. Hey, Adri. Oh, Silke, hello. You going for a walk? Maybe not a walk, actually. I want to spend the rest of the morning in the garden. I just cleaned it up. Ah, I see. Since you treated me to lemonade last time, I thought I'd make some cookies for you two. Silke parks the bicycle behind a bush and jumps off it, then thrusts a small box into Adriana's hands. Oh, you shouldn't have, Silke, but I wanted to. Hey there, Silke. Bruno shows up from behind Adriana. How's it going? You know, I'm surprised you haven't yet tried that old motorcycle. Or is it broken beyond the repair? What? Motorcycle? Oh, right. You probably looked in the garage and thought it was empty. There's another room. It's kind of hidden. Follow me. Oh. Silke walks towards the utility shed. Then she shoves a huge bush aside, revealing a hidden door. She opens it, exposing a tiny room. I wonder why they made a room like this with no link to the shed inside. It's completely isolated from the inside. Oh wow, wouldn't think. Excuse me, who would even think about... Why would anyone make a room like that? Ha, I wouldn't know that. I found it one time when Maria was napping. I had nothing better to do but look around. Oh, so you're a snooper, huh? Silke ignores Bruno and winks at Adriana. Come on in. Bruno rolls his eyes at how Silke acts when she is in her own house, but Adriana eagerly follows her. The garage is filled with dusty shelves and full of junk. The shining part of it is the aforementioned motorcycle. It looks rather like an old model, but it seems to be in good condition. Almost instantly, Bruno runs towards it, checking it out. Holy guacamole, look at that, Adri. Isn't she a beauty? She? Boys and their toys, am I right? Oh, come on, it's amazing. Do you think it still works? I wouldn't know. I never used it or anything like that. I never really looked at it either. Bicycles are more my thing. Boring. Well, I'm going to look at it, see if I can get it to work, maybe have a little trip. Are you sure, Bruno? You don't know how old this thing is or anything. That's why I'm going to make sure it's not broken first. Adriana sighs deeply. She isn't too sure about this, but Bruno seems dedicated to this little project. She doesn't want to stop him from something that seems so fun to him. Plus, he probably knows what he's doing. Well, since your brother is busy, how about you and me take a walk? Oh, good idea. I mean, I could use some help. Yeah, let's just go. Adriana pulls Silke out of the room before Bruno has a chance to say anything else. My, you were quick to get out of there, Anna. Yes, you were, you sly girl. Both chuckle as Silke grabs Adriana's arm and leads her past the house and towards some lonely road where nobody would bother them. I just didn't want Bruno to... He has his motorcycle friend to play with now anyway. That's true. Hopefully we won't just spend every day driving around now. I wouldn't be so sure. That boy might get busy. They chuckle and keep walking down the road in the woods until Silke breaks the silence. You know, it's kind of cute. What? How you sometimes yell at each other, but deep down you care so much about him. Yeah, I do. If he wasn't your brother, one could be jealous. What? Which message you're trying to send me, Silke? Let's keep talking. It's just that he's all I've got now, is my family. I see. What about you? Do you have someone? Oh, Anna, you're trying to find out if I'm available. No. Well, that too, but I think the answer is yes. I was just wondering about your family. I hope I'm not being too intrusive. It's fine, you're a little bit nosy, but I like that you care about me. My family is doing well. They're in Austria. I visit them whenever I can, at least once a year. Oh, that's nice. I had some friends who helped me when I moved here, like Lucy. Lucy? Luciana, sorry, I like to call her Lucy. Suddenly Silke stops and leans on a tree nearby, a curious expression on her face. What time is it? Let me see, my phone says it's almost noon. I have to go now, but tomorrow I have the whole day off, so how about this? There's a beautiful spot nearby with green grass and a stunning view of the sea. It's magical. Adriana feels a warm sensation in her chest as she listens to Silke's enthusiastic description of the place. She can't help but smile and blush. You make it sound so tempting. It is. So why don't we meet in the city centre tomorrow at 9? I'll take you there. Sounds like a plan. Silke dashes back to her bike, but then stops and back and look at Adriana, a playful glint in her eyes. One more thing. Don't stand me up, girl. What do you mean? I know you've been hanging out with Dolores. Don't act innocent. Oh. She winks at her and rides away. Dolores, I haven't heard from her since yesterday. I don't think I want to after what she did, or after what she didn't do. Adriana walks back to the front of the house. She has lunch, but Bruno doesn't come. She then goes back outside. Bruno, I'm here. He's in the utility shed. I should go check on him. Okay. My brother Bruno is getting obsessed with fixing that old bike. Hey sis, where were you? I waited for you at lunch, but you never showed up. It's my bad. I'm working on the bike and I think I'm close to fixing it. Look here, by the carburetor. Stop. I have enough on my plate with selling the house. Don't add to my headache with your motor talk. Okay. But I need a favour from you. What is it? I ordered a carburetor cleaner in online, but this house address is nowhere on the map, so I had it sent to the post office in town. You did what? Relax, it's already paid for. You just have to pick it up in town and bring it to me. Do I look like your personal assistant? We're here to sell a house, remember, not tinker with old bikes. Adri, you're having fun with your friends too. This is my way to relax. I hate it when you guilt trip me, but you have a point. So just go to town, get your thing and come back. Exactly, piece of cake. Fine, I'll do it, but I might stop by the library on the way. Sure, no rush. I'll be here all day with this beauty. Don't starve yourself. I'll have a sandwich. And wash your hands first. Are you being a mom? Just go get my package. Map on the... Where's the post office? Seriously, where's the post office? Library. Cemetery, house. Gotta be here. What's the... Alright, post office. Should be down this alley. Following Bruno's instructions, she makes her way to the post office without any trouble. She emerges with the package in hand, feeling relieved. Hey! Sitting pretty, and look, Dolores sitting on the wall saying. She hears a familiar voice and turns around. Dolores is sitting on a low wall nearby, smiling and waving at her. The sky, painted with warm tones of orange and yellow, casts an ethereal glow that outlines Dolores' silhouette, giving her almost celestial appearance. What the hell? How did she find me here? Was she stalking me? And why does she always dress so nicely? Her legs are so distracting. Adriana approaches Dolores slowly, her mind racing in conflicting thoughts. Focus, you're mad at her, remember? She almost let you plummet to your death. Hey, Adriana. Hi. Adriana's voice is icy and she glares at Dolores. Dolores slides off the wall and her sundress clings to a rough spot. She doesn't notice as the fabric lifts, exposing more of her smooth legs. Adriana's eyes widen as she glimpses her flawless curves. Dolores smooths her dress and steps closer to Adriana, her voice low and gentle. She looks at her with a pleading expression, hoping to win her forgiveness. I wanted to apologise, but apologise for what? For trying to kill me? That's not fair. When you tossed the scarf from me, I pulled you up. Damn, she has a point. Fine, but why didn't you just come closer and grab my hand? I'm terrified of heights, okay? I get dizzy and nauseous when I look down. Then why did you drag me to that cliff in the first place? I wanted to show you the sunset. It was beautiful, wasn't it? But I guess it was a bad idea given my phobia of heights. Are you following me? Are you stalking me? Yes. What? I mean, I spotted you in the town square from the window of my hotel. That's true. She would have had a clear view of me from there. I tried to catch up with you, but you disappeared in a flash. But I noticed where you were going, so I dashed out in the hotel after you. I saw you enter the post office and join the line, so I just waited for you outside. I see. Please, Adriana, forgive me. Don't push me away from your lot for what happened. I don't know. Please. Dolores wraps her arm around Adriana, and little tears trickle down from her lovely eyes. Such intimacy makes Adriana flush. Then she embraces her, nesting her head next to her. She nuzzles her cheek against her neck and clings to Adriana in a tight hug. Hey. Adriana strokes her hair and looks around, thankful that there are few people in this town, except one. Last person Adriana wanted to see in this situation. Anna? Silke? What the hell are you doing here? Silke's voice is harsh and angry. Even though they're not officially a couple, she acts like she owns Adriana. She glances at Dolores with obvious jealousy. Hey, Silke. Shut up, I'm not talking to you. What? What's the matter? Am I not good enough for you? Silke. I thought we had something special, the beginning of something wonderful, but I guess I was wrong. No, listen. Instead, you choose to spend time with this. Silke looks at Dolores, and her face morphs for a moment into a hideous skull. Adriana gasps. What the hell? Did Dolores see that too? But Dolores keeps her eyes down and sobs. Adriana is torn between them, not sure what to do. Silke has been a great help since she came here, but Adriana is annoyed by her attitude now. She's too hostile. The decision ahead will influence your romantic story with one of the two love interests. If you want to try different paths, it's a good time to save your progress. Okay, can I save? Can I save? I need that. August. 3, 5. I'm gonna do SILKE, and then we'll do Dolores as well because I like them both. Tell Dolores to go. Dolores, can you give us some space, please? But what are you deaf to? SILKE. There we go. No one cares about me. As she says these words, Adriana sees her face flicker into skull for a few instants. What the? Dolores dashes off, weeping as before. Adriana feels awful about it, but right now she feels she has to talk to SILKE. Wow, what do you have to say? Would you relax, please? What's wrong with you? I don't appreciate being played. If you want to be Dolores, fine. Just be honest with me, Anna. I don't know. I like you, but right now, when you showed up here so enraged, it's like you're a stranger to me. Adriana dashes away, her mind in turmoil over all this. Meanwhile, it's starting to get dark. Damn it all, I was only supposed to come here fixed and sell the house and go back to the USA. How to get myself into this mess? SILKE, Dolores, they're just a summer fling. Once I get home, I'll forget about them. I have to stop thinking about them. But she drives home. Adriana can't stop thinking about them. SILKE, she's so kind and thoughtful, and yet today she was like a different person, so furious and hostile. Who's the real SILKE? The one who helped my grandma, who welcomed us when we arrived, who's always nice to me, or the one who allowed it to do Dolores at me? The one who's so unreasonably jealous. And Dolores, I barely know her, but she's so alluring, so seductive. She's nothing like SILKE. She's more bold, more playful. But today she was a mess of tears. She wasn't as confident, as assertive as I first imagined. She seemed so fragile, helpless. It's okay to be vulnerable, but she was like a whole other person. And what about those weird flashes I get? They're gone in an instant, but I swear I can see their faces turn into skulls. She's having a bloody psychotic episode. Maybe I'm just exhausted from the nightmares, yeah. Adriana drives home, but it's pitch dark. Suddenly the car dies. What the hell? The car rental company's going to pay for this. Ah, the gas. Damn, how stupid of me. Adriana groans and gets out of the car. Luckily, she's already on the road leading to the house, so the car won't block any traffic. Tomorrow I'll get a gas can and fill it up. Ugh. I hope I'm not too far from the house, but it's so hard to see. What the hell? Seriously? I don't bloody know. Is that what? I thought I heard footsteps of someone there. I was just imagining things. Oh God, I don't bloody know. This sucks. I'm headed in the right direction. Oh God, this forest at night feels like a maze. I think maybe it's just an animal. Go up. Oh, relentless swing, it's caught in the trees to creak ominously. I don't bloody... Who's there? I can hear you. Run, Adriana, run. Oh my god. That sucked. Finally, Adriana arrives at the front of the house. A sense of uneasiness that followed her through the walk in the dark forest seems to vanish as she sees the light windows of the house. Bruno? He's not inside. I bet Bruno worked all afternoon on the bike. I should go and hand him this package before I hit the sack. There's still rocks I need to clear in the hidden garden. I can probably find the garden tools in the utility shed. Who's that? Oh, Bruno. My brother Bruno is getting obsessed in fixing that old bike. Yeah, I got your package. Good, give it to me. Can't do anything with him out there. And the garden. It's late. We don't want to go to the garden. Fireplace. Oh. Fireplace. Dining room. Dining room. Kitchen. Loft. Bed. I feel sleepy, but should I go to bed now? Or maybe I can do something else. I think there's still something I must do. Like what? What is it? Oh, it's gone all grey. The glow from this candle is incredibly romantic. Perhaps I should invite my Christopher over for a lovely dinner here. It could be quite delightful. Fireplace. Oh, right, yeah, package. Oh, Andrew, you took forever. You're at the library all afternoon. Yeah. Is there a cute librarian, maybe? No, I mean, yes, or a librarian is cute, but she's not. I'm not into her. Then why are you away so long? It's not your business, and besides, it could actually be the same. You're here all day. Pretty much. I only went inside the house to grab a sandwich. You can wait for the package until tomorrow morning. What? Don't be silly. Hand it over. Suddenly, Adriana imagines a gruesome scene. She goes to sleep, and the next day, Bruno is gone. She comes in the utility shed and finds his body, blood everywhere. Can you please come inside? You look exhausted. Bruno feels the fear and urgency in Adriana's voice and quickly drops the package on the ground and comes near, holding her arms. Hey, your face is pale and your voice. What's wrong? Did someone hurt you? No, I can't tell Bruno what I'm seeing. He'll think I'm insane. He'll think I've been drinking when I go out and he's not around. Don't be mad at me, but I run out of gas on my way home. What? That's hilarious. Happy you find it amusing that you're not mad at me. Why would I? Tomorrow I'll get some gas and fix it, no big deal. The two walk back inside the house, and Adriana feels safe and grateful to have a brother like Bruno by her side. Silke and Dolores aren't family. Adriana is determined to sell the house and then leave this place and never see them again. Day 6. Adriana's heart races as she frantically searches her house for brother Bruno. Every room feels like a puzzle piece in a terrifying game, with no sign of him anywhere. Fear gnaws at her, and she calls out his name, her voice trembling. The walls bear witness to her plight, adorned with thousands of unblinking eyes that seem to follow her every move. Bruno, where are you? She continues to scour the rooms, her footsteps echoing through the empty hallways as if he's vanished into thin air. A creeping dread takes hold of her, and she can't shake the feeling that something is horribly wrong. Then faintly she hears a distant whisper, a voice that sends shivers down her spine. Bruno's voice, but it's coming from a dark corner of the house that she can't see. The sound is both eerie and beckoning, like an anguished cry for help. "Bruno, I'm coming." As she approaches the dark hidden corner, the air grows heavy and the feeling of unease intensifies. Adriana flings open the window, allowing a cold breeze to flood the room, and suddenly a grotesque and nightmarish scene unfolds before her eyes. Bruno, twisted and contorted, has become a nightmarish half-spider being. His limbs are elongated and his body is covered in a grotesque mesh of silk and chitin. His eyes, once warm and familiar, are now alien and soulless. "Adriana, it's all your fault." She's paralysed with terror, unable to look away from the monstrous abomination that was once her beloved brother. Bruno's accusing words pierce her heart like a knife. Adriana tosses and turns in her bed, unable to find peace. She gets up and walks to Bruno's room, hoping to see his familiar face. Luckily, he is sleeping soundly, unaware of the turmoil that is in his sister's mind. She strokes his hair and leaves quietly. She goes outside, feeling the fresh air on her skin. It's still night, but the first rays of the sun are already peeking through the horizon. She watches the sky change colours from dark blue to purple to pink. She wishes she could feel the beauty of the dawn, but all she feels is emptiness and confusion. "I can't believe how Silke acted yesterday. I ran away from her, but I can already find myself missing her. Nevertheless, thinking about Silke at this moment isn't right. I must concentrate on selling the house." The romantic storyline is now centred around Silke, and for the remainder of the narrative the focus will be on her. Depending on your choices and the development of the relationship, you may unlock a love scene with Silke to ensure her survival until the end of the story. Adriana's phone vibrates and she glances at it. What's this? Oh, it's Luciana. New articles are available to read. "Good morning, Adri. You're up early. You know you've been getting to work earlier than me for the past few days. I can't sleep well. Bad dreams? Maybe." "What now? You ain't sure?" "Ha, Adri, you always make me laugh." "Well, no, it's just that, a new place and all that. I'm not used to it, that's all." "I get it. I'm having trouble with sleeping too." "Really? Don't tell me you have nightmares too, Bruno." It's the bike. She's always on my mind. I can't wait to ride her." "Oh boy, I'll leave you alone now. I don't want to interrupt your fantasy." Very funny. "Anyway, if you need me, I'll be in the shed like yesterday." "What about the house?" "I know the bike. If I can fix her, she could be worth a fortune." "Really? How much?" "At least 10 grand. Wow, that's a lot." "Yeah, and I know I can't take us with me to the States, so either I'll throw her in with the house or sell her separately." "I see. We could really use that money. We're running low on cash." "Exactly. Meanwhile, I'll try to see what I can do to make the house look nice." "Alright then, catch you later." Bruno makes his way to the utility shed, eager to walk on the motorbike. Adriana wanders into the garden. She pauses and surveys the scene. Something is missing, but what? "I got it. Some illumination for the night." "Yes. At night this place around the house is very gloomy and spooky, but with a light source it could be better. I should head to some bromar to see what I can find." Some bromar. Adriana walks through some Dromar's main square. She stops near the fountain. "Here's SILKE'S pub. Maybe I could say hi." "Oh God, Adriana. You just said you wanted to focus on selling the house and you're already thinking about her." Suddenly there's a lot of noise and a small crowd gathers in front of what Adriana thinks is the town hall. The protesters yell loudly. "The contamination of the hospital?" "Don't know. What store is this?" Adriana moves closer, but the police arrive to disperse the crowd. A familiar face emerges, Detective Garcia. "Adriana, I hope the crowd didn't scare you." "Scare me? You have no idea, Mr. Garcia. It takes more than a loud crowd to scare me these days." "What is this about? The lake, the hospital?" Nothing. The user are environmentalists. A lot of noise for nothing. The accusation seems serious to me. Is the hospital throwing chemical waste in the lake?" "No, it's just some prank from someone. The lake water turned green. It was done with an artificial colourant." "Why would anyone do that?" "We're investigating it. Needless to say, our town water is perfectly safe to drink." Now excuse me." As soon as Garcia leaves Adriana, another person moves closer. "Don't listen to the authorities, Senorita." "Oh, Sergio." I drank water at home. It seems fine to me." "Claro. House of Chavez water doesn't come from the same aqueduct." "Really?" Yes, it's Sistema Privato. I don't know the English words. It's fine, strange. Why is that? Maria, she insisted to build it. I helped. She was right. Why? Look at all those people. They're locusts. Mad, senorita, mad. Oh, poor Anna. Are you alright? Stupid question, Adrian. He obviously isn't. Stay away from the hospital. With those words, and Sergio walks away, continuing to speak and shout to himself. Adrian strolls towards a relaxed coffee pub. She pauses in front of it and sighs. Why am I here? A waitress steps outside, greeting her. Adriana speaks quickly, as if justifying her presence. I'm looking for Silke. Oh, yes, she mentioned you'd come. She left you a message. The waitress heads inside, returning with a piece of paper for Adriana. She says nothing more, but gives a knowing smile. Why does she look at me like that? Let's see what's written. I knew you'd come here, but today is my day off, remember? Anyway, I'll be at the pond I told you about. Here's the location. I hope to see you there. I think we need to talk. Silke. Why did she end it with XXX? Regardless, I've marked this place on my map. It's not too far from here. Before I go, though, I need to find a nice lamp for the garden. It's too dark in there at night. Besides, it might impress potential house buyers. I don't like it, but the general store, the one run by Carmen, had a good variety of house items. I remember seeing a lantern. If I go there and get the lantern, it should be okay, right? A general store, let's see. Buenos dias, senorita. It's you. What's wrong with this woman? What have I done to her? I noticed a lantern before. A lantern? Oh, this one. Yes, how much is it? Only 24 euros. It's a bargain. Oh, that's pricey, but I don't have time to shop around in other stores right now. I'll take it. Wonderful. At least she's not glaring at me like last time. How was the wine? Good, huh? Yes, thank you. Do you want more? Carmen reaches for a bottle of wine and Adriana feels a sudden temptation. The idea of sipping some of that great tasty red wine, but then she snaps out of the trance and gives Carmen a firm reply. No. Because I need to be sober as a buyer shows up. We're going to sell the house and get out of here. Oh, you're leaving. Good. Yeah, good. Adriana pays for a lantern and rushes out the shop. Jeez, I could sense her hostility towards me. I notice I never have to go there again. The library. Hey, Lucia. We need to be with Silke. The grass at this lookout is so lush and smooth I can feel its gentle touch on my skin. The line of mountains on the horizon, where they meet the sea, is majestic. It's a sight that fills me with awe and wonder. What the hell? Wow, the view of the sea from this place is stunning. I can see the waves clashing on the shore, the sun sparkling on the water. I could stay and watch it for hours. So why have we kind of got this cemetery. Ice cream shop. Where the hell? Wanna meet Silke? She loves that building. You get my message? Yes, I appreciate it. I have you curious about the town's history. It's fascinating. Oh yeah, bye. Oh jeez. Youth engagement with hallucinogens sparks public safety and worry. In recent months, a troubling trend has emerged in some bromoirs. Increasing number of young individuals are engaging in the use of hallucinogenic substances, posing not only a threat to their own well-being but also the safety of the community. Reports from concerned citizens and local authorities indicate a rise in incidents involving the consumption of hallucinogenics, leading to erratic and occasionally violent behaviour among the affected individuals. The consequences of such behaviour extend behind the users themselves, creating an alarming public safety concern that demands immediate attention. Law enforcement officials are working tirelessly to address the issue and curb the spread of these dangerous substances within the community. 2. Epidemic sparks concern in some Bromar, conflicting views on severity emerge. A resurgence of illness has cast a shadow over Samombra, stirring debate and apprehension upon... Have I read this one? Settle the town, yeah, I've read this one. Blah blah blah. Corruption probe unveils allegations in some Roma hospital expansion. As investigations into corruption unfold, startling revelations have emerged concerning the construction of a new section of the Roma hospital. The expansion, extended to cater specifically to mental health and drug rehabilitation services, now stands at the centre of allegations implicating several local politicians in corrupt practices. Authorities are diligently pursuing leads to uncover the extent of impropriety in the development of these critical healthcare facilities. The focus on mental health and drug rehab intensifies the gravity of the situation, as any corruption in this context directly impacts the well-being of vulnerable individuals seeking assistance. That's 1998. Illegal activity allegations point to Blanco family. A cloud of suspicion hangs over our peaceful town of Roma as reports of illicit activities, particularly drug-related, surface, pointing fingers at the influential Blanco family. The family, known for its long-standing presence in the area, now faces heightened security as the authorities delve into the murky depths of this alleged criminal enterprise. Detective Garcia, recently appointed to the Sombroma Police Department, has taken a firm stance securing this community that these concerns will not be taken lightly. As the investigation unfolds, residents are urged to remain vigilant and report any suspicious activities to local authorities. Got loads of these. Epidemic grips Sombroma, half the town stricken. A grave health crisis ascended upon the tranquil town of Sombroma as the alarming outbreak has left 50% of the populace bedridden in illness. Dr. Mendoza, the esteemed local physician, remains optimistic, assuring residents that this widespread affliction is but a passing storm. In light of the distressing situation, Dr. Mendoza has emphasised the temporary nature of this epidemic, attributing it to a highly contagious strain of influenza that's taken its toll on a considerable portion of the town's inhabitants. I'm just going to have a drink of water. The ominous physician has sought to allay fears, stating that in a matter of weeks the situation is expected to revert to its usual state. However, he underscores the critical importance of a higher vaccination rate among the community, particularly stressing the need for increased immunisation among the elderly members of the town. Good God. Local Spanish comics humorous performance overshadowed by unfortunate brawl incident. Some Bromar residents were treated to an evening of humour and satire as the renowned Spanish comic Diego Alriceno Rodriguez took centre stage in a live show that had the audience in splits. While showcasing his comedic prowess, Rodriguez, in his trademark style, offered a light-hearted take on the town's idiosyncrasies, particularly highlighting what he humorously refers to as the increase in colourful characters. With a packed venue echoing with laughter, Rodriguez playfully teased the audience about the town's reputation for attracting unique and eccentric individuals. Regrettably, just moments following the conclusion of the performance, a skirmish broke out among members of the Blanco family, leading to injuries of several individuals. Fortunately, a brief hospital stay seemed sufficient for recovery. Tragedy strikes. Tourist succumbs to fatal accident in Sombroma amidst puzzling frenzy. In an unfortunate turn of events, the tourists met with a fatal accident in the heart of Sombromar, leaving the community in shock and promoting speculation surrounding the mysterious circumstances. The tragic accident occurred when the couple's car veered off the road, claiming the husband's life. His wife, the sole survivor, recounted a disturbing detail. Her husband's face took on an alarming transformation just before the crash. Authorities, curious in their assessment, attribute the observation to shock and have initiated a comprehensive investigation. Local law enforcement is looking to shed light on the sequence of events leading up to the accident. They're working closely with medical professionals to understand if any underlying medical condition or external influence contributed to the tragic outcome. It's that one. Unqualified caretaker raises concerns in Sombromar. Doctor highlights risks of unauthorised medical practices. Concerns surfaced when it was discovered that SB had been providing care for MC at her house, despite lacking the qualifications essential for the nursing role. Dr. Ramirez, a respected figure in Sombromar's medical community, raised an alarm about the potential hazards associated with individuals improvising medical roles without proper training. Dr. Ramirez clarified that MC's passing was a result of natural causes related to old age, alleviating concerns about the care provided by SB. However, he emphasises the critical need for qualified professionals in healthcare roles to ensure safety and well-being of the community. That's Silke. She's not qualified to look after Maria. Oh! Okay. No. No. I'm supposed to be like... He's gonna do something. I better place this lantern tonight so I can see the effects. I have other things to do now. Yeah, go outside. No. Oh, but yeah. Sergio is here, sits on the beach collecting seashells. Hey, collecting seashells. Oh, Adriana. Hey, Senorita. Want to hear a spooky tale? One day I find this seashell on the shore. I pick it up and you won't believe, man. I hear screams. Greet us, you know, like from beyond. Screams from the seashell? What do you mean? Yeah, screams from the seashell. Ghostly whispers like trapped souls. They say if you listen close you can hear the silent cries of the lost. People say it's cursed, haunted by those who met a bad end. Cursed and haunted? You're just messing with me, right? No, amiga. I'm serious. Locals say at night the beach turns red like blood, and those screams get louder. Spirits that roam the sands. Maldicon or curse. Yeah, I'm not really into legends like that. I'm already scared enough of the house. I don't want to be scared of the beach too. You see, Senorita, it's right here in the name. Playa de la Sangre. So much blood has been seen over the last few years. Well, thanks to the story. I think I'll head back now. Stay safe, my friend. The name of the beach does make me a bit uneasy, but I won't listen to Sergio's ramblings. I'm just going to save here, and that's the end of this session. But we will go through Dolores's path, but we want to go through SILKE'S first. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this session. I'll be coming back with another one soon. Whatever you're doing today, make sure you have a good one, and I shall see you soon. Bye for now.